Today I'm going to talk about the top 5 things that you need to do in order to have social media success and create the best content so that your ideal customer avatar could purchase your services today. And let's get into it right now in 3, in 2, in 1. What's up, advocates? My name is Vince Perry and welcome to the Commercial Claims Show, and I am so excited about the topic that we have for you today. What's up, advocates? Welcome back to another episode of the Commercial Claims Show. I am your host, Vince Perry, the Commercial Claims Advocate. I'm a licensed public adjuster, and I'm here to teach you exactly what you need and the framework so that you could be successful on social media. It's something that luckily I've managed to become really good at over the last 5 years. I truly enjoy doing it, enjoy giving back to you guys to try to help my community of public adjusters as much as possible. And I'm also trying to expand a little bit, guys. Even if you're not a public adjuster, if you're a homeowner, or if you're just a business owner, I'm telling you, you're going to get a lot of information, not only from this video, but a lot of the past videos and a lot of upcoming videos as well. If you want any kind of knowledge on public adjusting, you're going to want to click on the link below. Inside of the comment section, there's a free guide to really kickstart your career so you can ultimately take it to a whole other level. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and click in the description below, and you're going to want to do it. Also, subscribe to the channel because it's really what you need in your life. All right, so let's talk about the top 5 things. What I feel to have a successful video. This is just about a video that you could obviously post on social media. But whether you're creating a video for 30 seconds, 1 minute, or long form 10 minutes, which by the way, you should be doing all of them, you could just follow this framework and do these 5 things on every single video. And I'm telling you, your videos are going to come across amazing and you're going to get the followers that you want. You're going to get the attention that you need to be successful. As a solopreneur or an entrepreneur or working under a business, it doesn't matter. You're going to want to follow these top 5. Strategies. That's what we're going to call it. Top 5 video creation strategies right now, right here. Number 1, okay? Number 1 is you have to have great audio. You have to have great audio. Why do you think I have this microphone? I can easily talk into the microphone that's provided on the camera here, but that's not going to sound as good. It's the exact same information that I'm giving. It's super valuable because you've got 4 more coming and I'm telling you, you're not going to believe what it is. But if you can't hear it right, or it just the sound is off, and it's just not really resonating with you, I'm telling you, you're going to turn it off. So you need to make sure that your audio is on point, okay? The first thing you need to do is you have to get yourself a lavalier mic, okay? If you're in an office like me, you can have a mic like this, okay? Like you see most podcasters, stuff like that. But I'm going to recommend this one here. This is a DJI microphone. You could go ahead and click the link in our Amazon store below and you could purchase it there, all right? It comes in a little thing like this, right? You've seen a lot of people with it. You've probably even seen me with it. All right, it says DJI like right there. You put it on here. And then the beauty of it is this thing connects to your iPhone or your Android, and it connects right into your camera. It's the easiest one. Now, it's a little pricey. It's about $160 or so. But I'm telling you, it's going to take your game to the next level. Let me tell you something. Between audio and picture quality, you're always going to go to audio. Every single time, you're always going to pick audio, okay? You could have terrible resolution and the video be off. But man, if that sound is clear, you're more likely to have people watch for longer if you have a nice clear sound. So make sure that you get your audio on point because that by far is the most important. Guys, this is Vince Perry again, the Commercial Claims Advocate. I really hope that you're enjoying this content so far because wait until you see what happens next. Stay tuned. Everybody needs an attorney on their side. So whether you're a public adjuster, a contractor, or anyone else in the insurance claims business, make sure that you have an attorney that you could rely on, that you can go to for questions whenever you need it. That guy for me for the last 12 years has been David Farber. David Farber is the owner of the Farber Law Firm, and he has been there for me from the beginning of my career until now, and I would love for him to be able to help you as well. So make sure you call him at this number here and visit his website so you can learn more about the amazing David Farber of the Farber Law Firm. Next thing is you're going to want to make sure that you get yourself ready, get yourself pumped, and get yourself ready to knock it out because your energy is super important. Can you see? Am I coming across with high energy? Now, if you met me in person, I don't think you would think that I'm this high energy. Now, I'm very personable and I have a great conversation. I love to meet as many people, especially other public adjusters and entrepreneurs around the country. But I'm not like this. I'm not like this all the time. I am like this through the camera because when you come across, when you're looking at something across a lens like this across a camera, if you are your normal self, your normal sort of way of being, it's not going to come across as your normal self. If you go 2x, okay, I always say you want to go energy 2x. If you go 2x with your energy on camera, then people are going to receive that a little bit better. They're going to receive it much more actually normally. The thing that I want to say is that when it comes across the camera, it almost goes down. So by you going 2x, you're almost catching me at a normal. You watching this is catching me sort of how I normal am, but I'm actually going 2x, okay? Now, the other thing is that you're gonna want to learn from somebody who's passionate about what they're actually trying to teach. You're gonna want to actually engage more and really want to know more and keep watching when you see somebody so into it and so energetic and so excited about what they're talking about. And that's what I'm always doing. I'm making sure that before I press that record button, I'm slapping myself in the face, I'm looking myself in the mirror, I'm telling myself all kinds of positive affirmations. I'm kidding, I'm not doing all that stuff, but you want to get yourself pumped up. You want to make sure that you're really getting ready for that video so that people are going to really grasp it and you're going to come across really well. So just make sure that your energy is 2x, okay? Make sure your audio is good. Make sure your energy is good. Now, I'm going to put a star next to this one, okay? For number 3, we're going to put a star because this is what I constantly think about before every single video. Anytime I create a video, anytime I create or I press the play button, I'm thinking of just these 3 things. And the beauty about these 3 things that I'm going to talk about in number 3 is that, again, it could be used for a 10-second, 30-second, 1-minute, or 20-minute presentation, okay, on camera. Because you want to make sure that you're grabbing the person's attention. You want to make sure that they're sticking to you throughout the entire video that you're creating. And then you also want to make sure that you are making your offer at the end and you're actually selling your service or your product. And that is, I like to call it HSO, which stands for Hook, Story, Offer. See it better here? HSO, make it easier. Hook, Story, Offer. Did you notice just now when you clicked on this video, it was me in about 5 or 10 seconds telling you exactly what we're going to discuss and how you don't want to miss it. That's the hook. That's to keep you in. On Instagram, if you go into your professional tools to take a look at some of the measuring some of the things that some of the results that you're having, like views and likes and all the numbers that you're getting, they actually have one now. What's your rate of the first 3 seconds? The first 3 seconds is what Instagram actually measures to see if you are actually hooking people in to your content. Now remember, when it comes to social media, the whole goal of a social media platform, of any app that's created, is they're always trying to get your attention. So if you are able to come up with content, okay, that hooks people in within 3 seconds, that keeps them around because you have such an interesting story that you're telling, okay, these 2 mainly, then Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube will actually rank you up so that you ultimately get more views, more followers, more subscribers, which means more sales. And the better you do these 2, and not forget this one here, the better you're going to make your sales. You're going to get those contractor relationships. You're going to land more insurance claims. People are going to be searching. They're going to find you because your numbers are so high. So every time you guys press the record button, I want you to think of HSO. I want you to think hook, story, offer, hook, story, offer, hook, story, offer, hook, story, offer, play. Guess what? That's what you have to do. And all of you who have joined BNI, okay, let me tell you something about your 30-second presentations. Make sure that you do not introduce yourself in the beginning of your commercial. The first thing you should do is your hook. Your hook needs to be the first thing that you say in your commercial. Your story should be the second thing in your commercial. And then at the end, you should tell them, well, my name is Vince Perry, and I'm a licensed public adjuster, and if you want more information, you could send me a message here. Or you could, let's have a one-to-one. BNI commercials are the funniest ones because you always have people introducing themselves. My name is Vince Perry. I'm a public adjuster. You're literally in the chapter. Everybody knows you already, for the most part. You don't have to introduce yourself. You could save it to the end. Start with a hook, get into your story, make your offer, and then introduce yourself. All right. Number 4, avatar. What is an avatar? You guys already should have what I call your ideal customer avatar. You need to create the customer segmentation. Who is your customer? Who is it that you're talking to, okay? Is it a contractor? Is it a fire claim? Is it a real estate investor? Is it just a homeowner? Visualize who you're talking to throughout all your content. Most of you guys are talking to homeowners. That is a consumer. So make sure you're speaking to them. Dumb it down in a way so that they can understand. Have more stories to make it more interesting for the consumer, okay? We're on Elite Resolution sites, we're speaking to a lot of consumers. The content changes. Here I'm speaking to professionals, and I know that, okay? But if I were to make a video, if you could go look it through the channel. I have videos where I've talked to actual consumers, and you can see it's a little bit different. You can tell that I'm speaking to somebody else. Figure out who your avatar is, who it is that your ideal customer avatar is, and speak to them. Speak to them throughout your videos, throughout your content, so that they can understand. It's going to feel more attractive that way. You have to make sure you have your customer, ideal customer, okay? And that every time you press record, you are speaking to them directly, to that person. You could even visualize them, and it'll make it a lot better, okay? Make sure you do that. And last but not least, number 5, measure. Can't see it because of the microphone. See? Measure. Measure your success. Measure your views. Measure your watch time. Measure the amount of people that watch past 3 seconds. Measure, 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 okay? What's going to happen as you start coming out with content, you're going to have videos that go viral. And I put air quotes because what's viral to you, okay, might not be viral to somebody else. If you think viral is just multi-millions of views, well, guess what? If you only have a couple hundred followers or a couple thousand followers, you're likely not going to get that. It's possible, okay? That's the beauty about social media, is it can happen. But if you only have a couple hundred followers and you're normally getting a typical, 50 to 60 views or maybe a couple hundred views, if you get a video that goes thousands, okay, that's viral for you. What you want to do is you want to keep that video, keep that content, write that stuff down, and you're going to try to create either more content behind that particular topic. You're going to create blogs behind that particular topic. Maybe you could have a podcast with somebody and bring up that particular topic. Or at the end of the day, you can now run some ads with that particular video because it's already gotten a lot of views. Okay, you can even recreate the topic in that video that went viral, and you can create a much better offer with a link to actually go to your website or to actually schedule a one-to-one with you. But you can't do that unless you measure, okay, the results of your videos. So that's it, guys. Make sure that you are doing these top 5 things. These are things that I constantly do. Gotta have good audio, gotta have high energy, as you can tell. Gotta have that hook story offer with every single video, okay? Make sure that you got your ideal customer avatar in mind. Who is it that you're speaking to? And also make sure that you measure for success. That's it, guys. That's what we got here on the Commercial Claims Show on this beautiful Content Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure, here's my offer, right? Go ahead and click the link below. There's a bunch of free guides. I want you guys to go ahead and download it. I want you guys to become part of this dream team that we're creating here. We've got a lot of special things that we're doing here. So make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you download the free guide that we've got. We've got a couple of them, and you're not going to want to miss it, guys. We've got a lot of great things happening here. Follow this journey. Go into the rabbit hole here with all of these videos, and you're going to be able to really, really get yourself really moving and shaking in this industry. So thank you very much, guys. If you ever want anything, you want to speak to me directly, I want you to message me on Instagram. That is me. That is not a bot. You can DM me on Instagram, and I'll be happy to help you with anything and answer any of the questions that you might have. So DM me on Instagram. DM me. Go ahead. Send me a message. All right. It's Vince Perry Official right here. Boom. And you can go ahead and we could start a conversation, and I could help you out with whatever I can. Thank you, guys. See you next week. Peace out. Well, I hope you learned a lot of that show. There is so much in store for you in this channel. If you just fall into that rabbit hole, we've been doing this for 4 years. Click on one of these links here in front of you and see how much more you can learn on the Commercial Claims Show.